Take a minute. All right, all right. We are live. So, boy, BMT again.
So
Wonderful guest here, man, and got something that's going on all over the world in this particular moment, especially in the United States of America. Now, it's been, I believe, like a few states now. I think North Carolina or South Carolina, one of those
okay,
states,
yep,
and Colorado, right, declared a state of emergency.
right.
And you know, me and being in the military, hmm, you was one before. I've been like researching about this virus a little bit, but it hasn't. I've been really like taking it too serious, but I have been informed because I've been really focusing on my duties and everything. So I'm like, okay, whatever happens, happens. But now that I hear that this virus is it's passed on in Italy, some dude in Italy had it, and you got an individual now that is many other people. They shutting down like airports and is destroying different like rules of transportations. TSA is getting affected by this. The stock market is negatively affecting about this. I mean, I invest in the Acorn apps and and stock market and the Ameritrade, so I know how significantly like how the stock market is plummeting. And it can hurt your pockets a little bit, but it's the whole Chinese thing. And my thing is this: I always want to know what started this virus. I was talking to my father and saying he believed that it was created, it was man-made. It's a possibility. I think it was a video. I don't know if you've seen it. It was a video of a scientist was really talking about the coronavirus before, and it was an outbreak in the stage 1 outbreak. And he said it was, pretty much man-made, but I think they got rid of him. So I was going to ask you this too, BMT. We have a conversation with this. Do you think, starting off with this topic, do you think the coronavirus was man-made, or this is something that, hey, this is predestined by God? Hey, it just happens like the flu. We just got to deal with it.
I don't want to say that this. It would be easier to say that this was man-made because we can never picture ourselves as there's something more terrifying out there that we didn't have our hand in. Because when you say that you made it, then that makes you feel more safe to say that we can stop it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you say that you made it, you know what I'm saying? Then you can say, well, man, we can stop it.
Okay.
But, because I mean, look at the black plague, the bubonic black plague that came and evolved, and that took out quite a few people. History does repeat itself.
Yeah. Well, we could say too about SARS. You know about that. That was a disease that came out in 2003 in China. Now, think about SARS is that people was developing those type of symptoms like coughing and respiratory issues in a matter of 5 days, 6 days. That's when it came to the last stages, and immune system could no longer fight the bacteria, and so they end up dying. A lot of it started out in China. And it was an epidemic at first, but it wasn't like to the point that, oh, this is huge, like all around the world people is suffering from this. It wasn't nothing like that. So I want to say they was better prepared, and the reason due to that, it was very successful because they identified it. They was like, okay, so we're going to quarantine these type of individuals that has contracted this disease and all this stuff. And that's how it kind of evaporated. It was just gone. I think in this situation here, I don't think the US is prepared for the coronavirus. Like, why are we, if you really care, I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but if you really care about the people, you should have a vaccine by now, I think, at least to eliminate, just some more, just potential deaths. I'm very surprised right now. It's been months now. We haven't had a vaccine.
True. The cure for a vaccine takes about a year. Cure for a vaccine takes about a year. Even in Ground Zero, which is in Wuhan, East Asia, East South Asia, they've been known. But yes, it is from SARS. It's an evolved version of SARS. Now, SARS, the way how that works is it's a sickness from animal to human, back to animal, back to human. So you're looking at an evolutionary type of virus, and it is evolving quite quickly, and it's spreading quite fast. It's worldwide. It's actually worldwide now. The reason why I say when we found out about Ebola, we told everybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, the majority of Ebola effects were out there in Africa. Okay. Now the problem with that is when this was happening, I knew about it like 2 months ago before it even got on the news. But the problem about it was, why wasn't the U.S. talking about it?
Mm-hmm.
Because to talk about something would mean it's okay, y'all. I could tell y'all about it because we got something for it. You understand me? We know how to deal with it. However, this is one of the times where you hear like Noah saying it's going to rain, and finally it rains, but you're actually not prepared. And we don't really holistically have anything. I know we like to say like we got something, but let's be for real. If we did have something, there would be ways to find a way how to stop it. Because understand this, then other countries would be having the cure right now. Just think about that.
Yes.
I'm just saying, like other countries, Russia had been shut down their borders. India had been shut down their borders. A lot of countries were shutting down their borders when I first covered this thing. Like they were already trying to pull certain troops or maneuver troops quietly from certain areas. Why? Because they do not know how to contain. They don't know the contingents for this type of thing. The ultimate contingent is to literally start burning bodies. That's the best way to get rid of a virus. You burn stuff.
So you burning bodies. Okay. Explain it. Okay.
You burn the disease.
Mm-hmm.
You'll burn it. If fired, I mean, the best way is to raise up the temperature so high that literally nothing can survive in it.
Okay. Now, my other take on this. So you believe that? Okay. So we're in springtime right now. So we're about to approach the summer. So I was going to say, do you believe that as far as the seasons may have an effect on this virus? So say like in July or August, we're not going to be talking about this virus anymore. Do you truly believe that he has
no.
Okay.
It's gonna actually get it's gonna pick up more. Because that means you're going to get hot. That means you're going to be more exposed. But guess what people do when it's summertime? They expose more of this body. They're more so going to theme parks.
Yeah.
They're going to go to more areas like water parks, stuff like that. And all you have to do is have a kid. If somebody pees in a pool, guess what? That's everybody. Yeah. People are nasty. So you understand, people are going to go out to eat more. People are going to be doing stuff. They're going to have spring break, summer break. Why do you think certain places, like out there in California, they shut down? I think it was one of the biggest conventions for anime. And
yeah, they did.
They shut it down. Why? Because they knew, like, we don't know how this thing is going to spread.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Yeah, and E3 is one of the biggest worldwide conventions.
Yes,
where people from the East come over here. People from all over the world come to E3. And we all are bumping up on each other, sweating in a goddamn big coliseum, touching, eating, doing everything. It's like a big mosh pit. And they're like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. They got to even at you can even look it up, the NBA games. Guess what they're telling the players not to do? Don't touch the audience.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was one bit. Was it Patrick Beverly played for the Clippers? He was like, "Hey, we elbowing." Some people felt offended by that, but hey, I mean, he's just doing his job. He got to protect themselves. Hey, I mean, if you're an NBA player, yeah, it's so many people around the world come to see you play and want to get your autograph. So yeah, you got to take safety precautions. I say this too. In Hollywood, I think they canceled like one of some of the actors had to go to Brazil or whatever, just do one of these scenes, and they had to cancel that. So like, work is slowing up. It's a really significant thing, man. It can really affect a lot of people. Now, my thing is this: as regular people, as middle class folks, you think that we're gonna be affected more compared to like the rich elites? When I mean by elites, I'm talking like your Jeff Bezos, your Bill Gates, your Elon Musk, people that's like,
yes,
as multi-billions. Are they kind of, are we still like people who have less resources? Are we like very vulnerable to this airborne illness?
Older, more. Okay, so we do know elderly people are more susceptible, and I put it like this: my categories are this: elderly and infancy children are more susceptible because they still are maturing and their lungs are more fragile.
Right.
So those type of people are going to take L's. Also, but when it comes down to it, as far as it goes to the richer, more elites, You can go ahead and look it up in DC. They're building contingent areas for the Senate.
Okay.
But you need to have your leaders still alive. Somebody got to be able to make decisions.
We're gonna talk about that.
Right.
Yeah.
See, they don't want them. How would it look if on the news they're saying everything's going to be okay, but you see them putting themselves in a bubble building?
Right.
People will freak out like, oh snap, this is real.
Oh, see, and the reason why I want to bring this up because I talk about this in my other videos, and that like Elon Musk, he's a multi-billionaire. He started SpaceX, and he's trying to do experiments to go to Mars. And I think I was talking to my father. I'm gonna have him on here next week, but he's talking about Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, and so he's working on trying to colonize the moon, basically just stay on the moon, that type of stuff. And they have an agenda for us, like just reducing the population to 500 million, I believe, the least agenda. And I think the best way to do it is like one of these, these viruses here. I mean, it's slowly getting to that point. I really feel like, and like as the middleman, like us, who got kids, or who, is married, who got family, all this type of stuff, working 9 to 5. There's only so much we can do. Right. If you don't have necessary connections, you get what I'm saying. So
you gotta go to work. You gotta go to work. Let's see. People are gonna say they're gonna close down schools. Let me tell you why that's gonna be hard. Because what do parents mainly do while their kids are at school? What are they doing? They're going to work.
They're working. Right.
If my kid is not at school, what does that mean for me? I can't go to work. Yeah, see the issue with this. But people are saying, oh, wait, they're going to close down public. No, the kids have to go somewhere. Well, you should have a mom or daddy there. Shut up. You sound stupid. Because not everybody has, and I mean, even with that, like you still, like nowadays, it takes a 2-parent income. It takes 2 incomes for a home like that, for a family. It's hard. So a person got to work.
Well, fun fact too is that right, and the fun fact too is about this: 1 in 4, but 1 in 4, I believe, like adults have sick leave. You get what I'm saying? So even if they do contract the virus, how can are they still going to be able to sustain themselves? Bills still got to be paid, But I just want to sit up here and say that too. Yeah,
exactly. Bills are not going to stop for you. The world's not going to stop for you. Things still have to get paid. They can't mandate and force companies to say, hey, people can't go to work. Y'all have to make things for free. You feel me? They can't mandate and say, if y'all don't go to work, then guess what? You're in trouble. No, they're going to be like, yo, like, what now? I got to still go to work. Especially if you are, for those who literally, are raising like a child or children on their own. You're gonna have to make a viable income, and I mean that's the thing about it. Why the stock market's taking a hit, because a lot of things, and I learned this. I learned this with GameStop. I know I was gonna order something, and they said, well, only 1 or 2 things came in, and I'm like, I said, why not? They said our warehouse is in Asia. A lot of our warehouses and a lot of our stuff that we get is China made. So guess what? If it's literally meaning that a lot of stuff is on stock, guess what that means? Things aren't getting moved. Things aren't getting moved. People are losing money. People are losing money. People have to fire. Yeah, you got to just be honest with yourself with these kind of narratives. Like, yo, man, this is the culling. Where the meek shall inherit the earth, man. And I'm just saying, like, ain't looking that good. Go ahead, brother. I got to go do something real quick. I got to use the bathroom, but go ahead. Hello? Hello?
You want to hear me now? I'm gonna get my. I think it was lagging. Yeah, they said it was lag. Okay, I'm trying to. Dang, it was a good conversation. I'm gonna invite them back in. See some. I'm gonna try to read some of these comments here. Sorry for the lag. Does anyone have any of the info on the virus originating? Well, we still looking forward to that. Still get some more information on that. Hothead Cheese, I appreciate you. Appreciate people from Germany checking into this video here. That's good. Thank you all. I'm gonna get my boy BMT back in. I think it was a lag. That's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, we don't know. I really don't know when it originated from, because this is something huge here. You know, we don't know if it's something that's created, but my theory is it's a possibility it could be. You know, because at the end of the day, I mean, it was if I can find that video, the scientist was talking about this. He's not even no longer here. I don't know what they did with him though, but he was just kind of exposing a lot of things that was going on. Because this is something in history that we have to deal with, and we don't know how long we're going to be dealing with this. Because it can be going on for like a year or so. Who knows? But that's one of the biggest issues here. And let me see, read some else comments. I think the main problem with the world economy system that's so true. I might have to go back to the earth element of money, as far as like now. Um, that's it's gonna be revolution. This time, we just have to get food and water, have a mask with you all times, and think it could be someone all the time, and they have the virus too. So it's like within minor symptoms to major symptoms within like a week or so. Have it. Little black introvert here. Thank you. Hold on. Someone's bad. Uh, it could be. I mean, food they eat exotic animals. So, like yeah, bats. Could be all kinds of stuff going on with that, man. Tons, and with China right now is that's like our world trade market. So we hold on, I'll be real back right back. But yeah, so see my boy's back on here. See some real quick. Yeah, we'll have an open party to link in the chat. Appreciate everyone on here. Let me see. Man, it was just a good conversation too. It was a like I'm like, oh man. Sucks, man. I had to ask, man. Just please ask me, man. More welcome to have you guys on the channel though. But let me do some more research on here. Let me see. Share the screen here. See what's really going on. Okay. Let's see some. Let's see what's going on. Help. Sponsoring. I heard that Harvard and they shutting down the whole school. Let's see. Let's see what do. See. So he says, stay home. People who are mildly ill with the coronavirus 19 are able to isolate at home during their illness. At home, except do not go to school or public areas. Avoid using public transportation, riding shares, sharing, or taxis. In fact, okay, he's getting back on. He's getting back on. Okay, back on here. Just stay going on right now. But separate yourself from other people and animals in your home. Stay others as much as possible. You should stay in a specific room away from the other people. It's basically quarantine yourself in your home. Also, should you use a separate bathroom? Okay. Limit contact with pets and animals. You should restrict contact with pets and other animals while you are sick with the coronavirus, just like you would around other people. Although there have not been reports of pets or other animals becoming sick with the coronavirus 19. I still recommend that people sick with coronavirus 19 limit contact with animals until more information is known about the virus. When possible, have another member of your household care for your animals while you are sick. That's interesting too. BMT, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think we had technical difficulties, man. I was like, what's going on? Like some of my Wi-Fi, but the show can still go on. I was
Right.
some more research. I know some people kind of logged off, but it's all good though. We'll be I was sharing some information, what's going on, like what can you do when you're sick and what to prevent and how to prevent it. I'm gonna go into this saying, I don't know if you heard Harvard and this woman, Harvard University.
The scientist from Harvard University.
They're still student board, and pretty much camp. I believe Baker was the governor of Massachusetts. He declared,
Yeah. It's gonna be quite. But I have family in Massachusetts, and they're more so in the city like areas and stuff. And like, yes, my uncle, he's moving out of the city area. It's like, yeah, can you hear me now?
Wow. BMT? Yeah, I don't know why it's still lagging. I don't know if StreamYard is missing. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Just let me know when.
But yeah. Okay.
Okay, how about now?
That's a lot better.
Okay, so pretty much my cousins, some of my family, they stay in Litchfield. And literally they're some people are moving, some of them are coming down south. One thing, and you can look it up. This is going to probably push it more so. You ever heard of a real ID? Real IDs are going to be the state ID, the normal driver's license ID that you normally do have.
All right.
Like right here. These are going out the window. These things are going out the window.
Okay, yeah.
They're going to be getting something called, it's going to be mandatory soon, where you're going to have to get something called real IDs. Real IDs are literally set up to where they allow you to go from different states. If you don't have it, They're asking why you're in this state. You better have a reason why you're in that state. But they're going to be like, yo, at some point when this thing expires, you have to get a real ID and show that you are a resident. Now, along with that, they're going to also be able to check things like your health and different other stuff, and also all kind of background stuff. It's all going to be all kind of nifty things. This is not thing that we have to guess on. These are things that we know. Just like even for those of us who worked in the service, you can only do certain things to your body unless you get in trouble. And that's very interesting because, again, when it comes to this right now, most other countries have already closed their border. You can go ahead and look it up. Most countries are closing out their border, and they're trying to figure out how to deal with this. Some people are saying that, hey, it's not a bad thing to get the coronavirus. And I keep asking the question, like, show me somebody who's had the coronavirus and lived. Like, I asked that one question. They said, yeah, there's been people who did. Is it messing up again? Let me make sure. I'm gonna wait for him. Can anybody else hear me? Let me go check the stream. Check the stream and refresh it on. Can anybody else hear me? Am I still live? Okay.
Yeah, you still live, man. It's man, I don't know. I don't want to end it because it just keep going in and out. That's right.
Like I said, but we're doing good. And one of the things about our right, and I mean, shout out to all those who are coming. We do apologize. My brother, Young Link, he be going in trying to get this kind of information out.
For sure.
There's no cure. I don't know who's going around telling people that there's a cure. But I listen, if anybody would have known about the cure right now, it probably would have been Young Link. Because the military is usually always the first ones that they vaccinate. It's usually people in government that always get the vaccinations. Young Link, have you gotten any vaccinations lately?
No.
There you go. I'm saying, like, I'm just y'all think I'm joking about this, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, you're right. No? I mean, it's nothing. Not the big.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, fam. Yeah. I'm gonna just fall back out of the stream, but I guess I don't know if it's me, but I'll go ahead and fall back, man. Maybe it's me. I do apologize if I'm messing up your stream.
Man, with the router.
Oh, dang, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's something with the router though. But hopefully we got some information out here. Unfortunately, we might end it like really soon because I don't want to keep going in and out. I know people watching could be very irritating though. But yeah, so as overall, hope you got some information here. Those who watched this in the beginning, it was going really great. So continuously to prepare yourselves, like I said, just cover your mouths, get hand sanitizer, get a mask if you can. I mean, maybe it's sold out at your local, supermarket. That's probably the biggest challenge. But yeah, at this particular moment, there's really no cure for it. Surprised no really vaccines. But only thing you can do is just keep, take those safety precautions. That's the best thing you can do. Take the safety precautions. Cover your mouth, elbow. You don't have to really shake hands with people if you don't want to. And just do those simple things you're supposed to be doing, even if there wasn't a virus. But I just wanted to pretty much open the minds of people that, hey, this is something, real big, something that we really need to collectively come together and fight and get over this thing. Because at the end of the day, man, it's just, it's just moment you know, you're who's gonna, you know, take advantage of you in this particular situation. We know if gas prices can go up, it's a lot of things that we might have to take in consideration. We don't know if that's going and you know, you just want to think far ahead in these. But I appreciate my Black Male Talk for getting on here. Not gonna be here too long. Suffering some technical difficulties. Shout out to everyone on Facebook. My dude from Germany, he's on here. I appreciate him. He's doing a big thing, man. You know, people on YouTube as well. Just please, you know, support the channel. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and come here more. Figure out, see, you know, the technical difficulties. But I really do appreciate people checking me out. Information here, I really got motivated because this is that you know, if you think about it, you know, had a hard time with this, and it was people, you know, that kind of died or whatever, and they had, you know, quarantines. But to that, man, and then as we progress in the future, man, we don't know, like 20 or 30 years from now, but this is going to be and this is something that, you know, you just can't just walk over, you know. But you just have to sanitize a lot of things, man. You know, seriously. You know, public places, you know, restaurants, and a lot of, you know, people who invest in these type of things are going to it's going to cause fear in a lot of people, and they may lose a lot of, you know, resources and money. But hey, this is why everything's are slowing down. But you know, just have, you know, gold, silver, invest in that more, and that stuff's going to be more tangible toward the currency. Currency, we losing its value each and every single day, you know. And you know, think about this, you know, reading about, you know, medical experts, it said this is probably one of the worst viruses they ever seen. And I want to end this with this. Like I told you, like in the movie Contagion, you know, they had a wild virus going on, and I think that came out 2013, 2014. One of those, it was a great movie, and so many people died, you know, just the one thing, you know, just coughing and touching on things, and it really detrimental to the human race. And it was to the point that so many people, even millions of people, died from it. And this is something, you know, it's airborne. You got cruises. Cruises was, you know, not a good thing right now. I mean, people won't even get off the cruise ship. And my thing is with the cruises is that, you know, these people are in an insulated area. You know, they breathing in when people breathe out. So of course, like, you know, the germs and viruses is just going to spread, and you know, that kind of. I just really think that, you know, they should really have a emergency spot where and, you know, I can evaluate and quarantine them so they won't, so you can at least mitigate the virus from spreading. You know, that's the biggest thing here. You know, but we got to get in here, man. You know, just don't take this with a grain of salt. Research it. Hey, do what you can. Yeah, that's about it. And just be careful, man, who you surround yourself with. You know, if they're coughing, sneezing, we may be mistaken it of allergies. You know, so but yeah, but at this moment, man, secure. But I wish I could tell you. But yeah, man, that this is something that we really got to really take. You know, we have some new. Everything was good. This you know, man. But if you have any questions, you go ahead, just tell me everything, man, and I'll go ahead and get you an interview. I'm very into a lot of the things, so I want people to understand this. You know, just, you know, if you want any, you know, just a question, just hit me up. You know, real type of thing. What this channel is for, you know, to give out this information here. You know, it's just me, just really researching this. You know, this coronavirus. I didn't think it was going to be, you know, really that serious though. But some people think like it's a distraction for a lot of things. I don't think that is though. This is something that, you know, we just have to be aware. And and things above and what's to come. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. You guys enjoy your night, man. Remember, stay blessed and just prepare yourself. And yeah, I apologize too again for if those who were really want to hear more of the interview with BMT. I'm gonna call them again. If it was lagging, but just had to get this out here. And yeah, this is something important. But it's your boy Only Jr. Like, comment, subscribe, share, man. I just appreciate all the love and feedback, man. This is put a smile on my face. I'm continuously to do this and get more faces on here though. Because we have a voice, man. We gotta project that, bro, and just give out the information here. But yep, truth. A lot of people can't handle the truth, but here it is. Boy Only, I'm out. You guys take care.